In this video, I'm going to show you how to write the equation of a line given a point and slope. Now, if you're given a point and slope, we want to use the point-slope formula, which looks like this. Y minus the y value of your point set equal to your slope, and then times in parentheses x minus the x value of your point. And just a reminder that your point and your equation are going to have opposite signs. So your point is going to be opposite signs as what you see in the function here. Because of that subtract sign, it's going to change signs. So it says here in the first example, write the equation of a line that passes through this point and has this slope. And so I'm going to use y minus the y value of my point, so minus -3. That's going to change that to be the opposite sign of a plus, equal to my slope of -2, and then in parentheses x minus the x value of my point, which is 6. And that is point-slope form. Now in my next example, I'm going to have an equation of a line that's going to pass through this point, -2, -1, and is going to be parallel to a half x plus 7. So if the slope I'm given is a half and I want parallel slope, I want to use an identical slope of a half. So a half for my slope and the point, -2, -1. Now again, my equation is going to have opposite signs of my point. So this is going to be y plus 1 equal to a half, and then x plus the x value of 2. In this example, it says write the equation of a line that passes through this point, 4, -5, and is perpendicular to the line y equals -4x minus 3. So if my slope is given to me in this formula as -4, perpendicular slope would be opposite sign, so a positive, and flip my fraction. Well, this isn't really a fraction, but it could be a fraction if we wrote it over 1. So flip my fraction upside down, it would be a fourth. So this point, 4, -5, and this slope of a fourth, it would be y opposite of -5, so plus 5, equal to my slope of a fourth, and then in parentheses x, and opposite sign of my +4 would be -4. In my next example, it says write the equation of a line that passes through the point 9, -4, and has a slope of 0. Whenever I see a slope of 0, I write down on my paper the phrase HOI, which stands for horizontal lines have 0 slope and their equations are y equal to a number. So I know that it's going to be a very simple equation, y equal to a number. So just look at your point and identify the y value, and that is your horizontal equation. In the next one, I'm going to use this point -6, 1, and in this line, I'm going to have undefined slope, which is going to be a vux. And as I'm looking at my point, I know the x value of the point is going to be the number -6. All right, now we have one more. Write the equation of a line that has an x-intercept. An x-intercept would be the point x, 0. So if it's an x-intercept of 3, it's going to be 3, 0. And then my slope is -9. So now I'm going to use my point-slope form because I do have a point and I do have slope, and it's not a Hoy-Vux. And so y minus 0 is equal to my slope -9, and then x minus my x value of my point. And then I'm going to simplify this just a little bit because y minus 0 really can be simplified to just y.